Okay, wanted to give a new update. I was under here getting this basically to free up so I could spin the tires if I needed to move it or something. So I got that done. I opened it up and saw there was a lot of corrosion and brake dust inside that had built up and was keeping it from moving freely. But just went ahead and blew that out and re-oiled a couple of parts on there that look like they may have been sticking, but it spins. It's not completely free, but it's better than being completely frozen, which is what it was. So I'm pretty happy with that. I can get this ground down later on when I actually got some money. But a couple other things I wanted to show is the owners that had this previously. They said they used to take this over to the fields of El Monte when there was nothing but dirt fields out there, and they would just drive around and tear up the track. And they were pretty just straightforward with me and said, yeah, we used to do this all of the time, and maybe a little beat up, but hey, that's what we used it for before we set it out and let it sit. But one of the good effects of them doing that is it caked everything with a layer of just clay and mud and whatever you could think of. And in doing that, they kind of in a way protected it too, which works out for me. I'm going to try to focus on this. But you can see I was prying off some of the dirt and mud just to see what the condition was underneath it, and you can see the metal is pristine under this layer that they put on there. It's like effectively like cosmoline or something, but just it's beautiful underneath all of the mud. And you can see the parts that didn't have that. This is where the surface rust is really pretty bad. I mean, nothing too serious down here, but still, seeing that compared to this is just, I don't know, night and day. And it's actually, I'm happy that it worked out that way, that they were tearing it up, because that helped me out who knows how much. But I'm gonna show you a couple other things here too. I was working on this for a while too, just to see if I could get parts to free up, and was pretty successful with some of these. Let's see if I can focus on this. There we go. I was able to free up the valve, or whatever you want to call this piece right here. This is actually able to spin now. There we go. That was completely frozen before, and then I also got the lower section. I got to look in the manual and see what part this is, but that's movable as well now. I don't know if we can see down there. But I'm probably going to blow the engine compartment out too after I seal a lot of these open areas and just see what it looks like underneath there. But yeah, progress. Small, but progress nonetheless, and I'm pretty happy with it.